$4 billion. That's the annual cost of construction theft, according to one local construction equipment company.
Yeah, now the construction companies and police are actually fighting back. Crime Tracker 3's Marie Mortera on an undercover sting that caught thieves in the act.
Our suspect is pulling up.
And he's about to take construction equipment from a truck, but he has no idea he's being watched by surveillance cameras.
He opens the side door to his truck, At this point, he hasn't committed a crime, but he's preparing to.
There he goes.
Grab one, throw it in, come around, grab another.
Wow. This whole time, Ahern Rentals has been watching from its Las Vegas surveillance center.
Go to bird's eye.
You're looking at thousands of live pictures from hidden cameras and GPS tracking devices set all over the country.
The dot indicates where exactly the vehicle is.
And the man who's guiding us, Jared Stockdale, the company's national security director.
In the United States last year in 2010, we know there was over $4 billion in equipment and materials theft off of job sites. And so part of what we do here is try to combat that theft.
How? With bait equipment, construction tools set out with GPS tracking devices and left out in the open as bait for someone to steal. Which brings us back to this guy.
Nonchalant as you can be.
Jackpot, right?
Yeah, you bet. So, had he been able to take this equipment to a pawn shop or maybe the swap meet, he might have gotten $300 or $400, which, is probably a pretty good payday for this guy.
Or so he thought.
About an hour later, we arrived at his house and took him into custody.
The man was convicted, and his mugshot is one of many on the wall of Stockdale's office, a visual reminder of what he and his company has done to crack down on construction theft. But what they're doing is not cheap.
But over the course of 4 years, it's well over millions of dollars that we've put out there.
Jared, some people would say that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Is it worth it?
It's absolutely worth it. We live here. Our families are here. I have 4 children that go to school here. I don't want these guys on the street. And, that's how we see things as a company.
A welcome point of view for Metro Sergeant E.P. Brown.
It's never a scenario where you find just that a guy stole a car or just that he stole a piece of construction equipment or just that he's a doper. They're multifaceted crooks. They hit anything that they can make money for, and we see it all the time.
Now, the police are not the only ones watching.
We'll wait the 3 or 4 days. We've got all the time in the world to put these guys away.
While Stockdale says each piece of equipment is recovered, not all the criminals are caught. Take a look at this next video. While the driver of the truck was arrested, he refused to identify the man that's looking straight into the camera. If you can identify him, call police. For Crime Tracker 3, I'm Marie Mortera.
Wow. Broad daylight those guys are doing it.
Yeah.
But those construction companies taking matters in their own hands and busting the guys.
Yeah.
I like that.
Absolutely. All right.